Hey, happy horse lovers! Welcome back to Babe and Me. Today we have a special guest with us. We have Shauna Ketcham with Ketcham Quarter Horses and Paints. She is the drill coach for the Cavallo Cowgirls. She is here with us today to work with Babe and I on our position and our movement and a little bit of self-carriage. And we are very grateful for her time today, and we appreciate her critical eye. So let's get to it.
Stretch up and kind of tuck that pelvis up underneath you and kind of lift her a little bit and add a soft leg on her and kind of lift her through her belly. Look up and through the corner. Self-carriage comes from you planning as well. So you got to lift and open your body to the right. Lift your hands just a smidge. So let's go ahead and lift that forearm just a little.
Inside.
Both forearms. Yep. And then a little bit of contact on the outside rein while you bend her to the right. Up a little and back. Yep. Now push her with the left leg and push that rib cage over to the other side. Lift that left hand just a little and hold the right tension on the rein. Kind of lift and feel her pick up through her shoulder. Hold her there. Hold. You gotta make some contact with them. They by trade are animals that are not going to carry themselves without help. Contact on both sides of the mouth is imperative. Yeah, the outside rein and leg is what prevents her from drifting. Lift her up here, get stretched tall and elongate through the low leg. And think you're dropping your heel to lift her with the spur rather than poking her in the belly with it. You want to get them down and you want to lift them up. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a hold of her again. Lift the hand, close the left rein. You feel how she wants to drift to the left?
Yeah.
So hold that left elbow straight back and hard until you feel the shoulder come back. And once the shoulder comes back, the pressure goes away. There. Yeah, do you feel?
Yeah.
Good. So that is the essence of true self-carriage, is when they can lift their backs and get longer with their legs, not shorter. And get more power from behind. Now do it again. Left elbow, lift with the left side, hold it, hold the right one up, and where'd your right rein go, right? Contact on both sides of the mouth. Yes, there you go. Now right rein, right leg, and feel that side of your body open through the right hip. Look up and to the right, lift the right side, elongate it. Do you feel the difference there?
Yeah, she's smoother.
Yeah, so she actually used her body through that corner. Let's come across here again. Now lift her up here. Inside rein and leg, but outside ones are still working. Stay in your corner. She kind of gets that heavy head when she starts to kind of tug on you a little bit. And it's not hard, but it's certainly present. But she certainly doesn't try and hold her big head up for you. So what I would say, if it were me for a little bit, I would almost want to ask her neck to come up.
Okay.
A little bit and learn how to not fall on the floor.
Okay.
Because although I don't want her head sky high, but I do want her to learn not to fall on the floor.
Yeah.
Right? Which is what she wants to do.
And that also has to engage her core.
Yeah. She's got to get up.
Under with the hind leg.
Yeah. I'm asking her to kind of round right there. She wants to kind of pull on me. I just close my fingers hard. And I'm not like yanking. I just close my finger and I say, you're going to pull, I'm going to close.
Right.
And then when you stop pulling, my hand opens again. And we kind of sit here. And I'm just constantly pushing her in my leg. I say, get up there, get up there, get up there. She wants to pull. I just kind of close. I kind of say, no, let's not do that. There you go. And then she kind of came back up for me.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. I don't want her head sky high.
No.
But I also don't want her to pull on me, because pulling is the complete opposite of self-carriage, right? In order to get her up underneath herself, she's got to feel both sides of her mouth. Otherwise, she's only going to release off one side. So like when I turn her, although I'm creating the bend with my left rein, my right rein and leg are driving the corner. And what we want her to do when she hits the bit is to kind of go like this with it,
Yeah.
not high and go or push. or any of that. We want her to kind of get broken off with it a little bit and kind of, not tuck her head and run like Buck does, but kind of just like kind of hit it and go, okay, I can lift my back. And like right there, that was fine by me.
So exercises like leg yield, shoulder in.
All of it. Very good. Anything that creates clearance under the belly for the legs is a good exercise.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anything that will create the illusion of the belly lifting is cool. So like right here. And I'm kind of helping her out. I'm like kind of shifting my weight over to that seat and kind of helping her out as best I can.
To the outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's when doing a leg yield, the best thing to do is when they're first learning is to work towards the fence because it's a natural reaction for a horse to push to a fence. There we go. I'm kind of helping her. I'm not crossing her neck per se, and I'm not cranking her head to the side. I'm not doing weird things, and I'm letting her go at her own pace. I say, okay, you can go slow as long as it's correct. And the biggest thing is creating a tunnel between your reins and your legs. You want her to track straight through them. Come on, babe. You can do it. You're good. He's like, don't make me. There you go. I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah, she is.
Kinkin. But she is a lot of work, I will give you that. But my right leg is asking the rib cage to shift over and give that inside hind more room to swing. And then I'm going to swap her bend to the left now. I say, okay, you did the right bit, so let's go to the left now. Let's give the other muscles some work here. Let's bring her on. Come on, babe. I'm just tracking her straight, asking her to break at her two neck points, which is at the pole, which is up there, and her shoulder down here. And I'm keeping her rib cage from falling in. So if I were to let her just turn on her own here, she's going to fall in, right? She's no longer using her back. She's dropping her shoulder. She's looking to the outside. Now she doesn't want to carry herself, right? So then I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to engage that inside again. I say, hey, lift up. Lift that left shoulder. She's like, why?
Yeah.
There we go. And then she's like, okay. Now she wants to push to the right, so then I shut the right side down. And I say, no, we're just going to go straight with your head bent like this. And your rib cage bent like this. And I just keep bugging her, and I just keep pushing, and she's going to fall on her front, and she's going to trip behind, and she's going to do all these things until she decides, okay. I've tried all my characters, I've tried all my stuff. There's nothing else left for me to try, but to do it your way. And there we go. And then the trick becomes maintaining your walk. Forward. Always forward. Can't get anything else without forward. And then I'm going to let her go back down to her spot. I say, that was a good job, babe. I'm going to let you come down. I'm going to let her go down as far as she wants to go.
Yeah.
Pretty low for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes she'll push it out and go all the way.
Good. But the big thing is to get this crest muscle, when we're working, strong enough where we reduce the amount of muscle here and flip it up to the muscle up here. Mm-hmm. And so if we're bending, sorry babe, I just messed up your hair. If we're bending here, I want to be able, she's like, this is hard. I want to be able to, good girl, flip her muscle When they know how to do this, this whole muscle flips.
Really?
It flips over.
I've seen that.
Yeah, the muscle flip, the crest flip. And it comes from her being comfortable with holding her neck low and round. Let's fix your hair. It was ridiculous. There you go. It's just riding and doing it. You got to make 10,001 mistakes before you do it right. And self-carriage is something that if you've never felt a horse that truly has self-carriage, it's hard to know what it's supposed to feel like, right? Or unless you have someone saying, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. You feel that? Yeah, that's it. Big shoulder hurt. She's got to push through it. She can't hide from it. And the backup is a natural way to put them on their butt. They have to pick up that front end. How come you won't do that when you ride? I like that. I want you to do that. But that's that breaking of the pole right there. This is what we want from her. But now we got to get this when we're walking. Forward. And that means that she's working through the bit, not pushing against your hand.
Okay.
So that's what your end goal is that position right there that she had for you at the stop. We need to get that again, but with some forward motion behind it. Because that's where this is going to come up. Okay. And that's where this is going to engage, is through that position.